Yo, what's good, ladies and gentle bitches? Welcome back to the channel. We are back with the Real Madrid career mode, and we got some big games to get sorted in today's video. You already know it's going down to the wire on all aspects. Well, I say all aspects, maybe not all aspects, but the ones that really matter: Champions League, La Liga football. It's all gonna come down to the very end of the campaign. You already know. If you've been following the past few episodes, it's been getting real close. It's honestly mirroring damn near season one, because season one, the same thing happened. It went down to the final game of the season, and we lost out in that one. We're hoping we don't lose out in this season again. We had a great start to the season, and we've kind of been falling off a little bit, but we've picked it up. We've been getting the points that we need. We just need to make sure that we continue to pick up the points and that results go in our favor. And I'm right back invested. I've been playing FIFA again. It's crazy because I feel like I've been just doing a lot more FIFA stuff recently. Like, I feel like I've been recording and commentating a lot more, but I don't think that's actually translated to the channel. I don't think these videos have made it out as much as I feel like I've been doing them. But trying to get back onto a consistent basis with this career mode, because again, as I keep saying, I've really enjoyed it from the start up until now, and we're only in season 2, and I've been playing it a lot more. Like I said, I've played in advance at this point. Like, I never really stopped playing FIFA too much, other than like recently. But yeah, I've got a lot of content to come, and I've loved this series at this point. And was a little bit of a cagey game jumping into the action. A little bit of a cagey match up until this point, but a mistake at the back, and we've been seeing a lot of defensive mistakes from the opponents in the past few games. Federico Valverde snatched it off of the defender and had a clear line on goal. He ran straight towards the goal. He had options, but confident enough to get the job done by himself, and the young Uruguayan just passing it into the bottom corner. I mean, it's the type of finish you would expect to see from Karim Benzema. You know, the amount of goals that he scored this season, the finishing touch of a striker right there from Federico Valverde, and he's had a brilliant season again. I mean, I've spoken so much about Luka Modric specifically, but with Toni Kroos being out of some games, Federico Valverde has stepped up consistently and put in performance after performance. And again, it's the type of player he would start for majority of sides in the world. But I mean, when you got the quality of players that we do here at Real Madrid, you're not gonna walk into a squad every week. You're gonna have competition at all times, pretty much. So Valladolid almost made something happen down the other end, but when you got Thibaut Courtois in between the sticks, I mean, even though a team breaks through your defense, that's why they call it the last line of defense, because you still have to get past one more man who's gonna make it as difficult as ever. And luckily for us, we was able to keep a clean sheet, and that one goal from Valverde was enough to get us to leave with a massive 3 points here at the Bernabeu. And we can't ask for too much more at this point of the season. 3 points is all we care about coming out of these games. Sorry, Federico Valverde getting himself a man of the match performance. You're seeing good performances elsewhere as well from the likes of Camavinga, putting in a good shift. And it's good to see Camavinga starting to play a little bit better. And I'm hoping that next season, I mean, like I said, the guy is still really young. Camavinga, he's still a young man, and I'm hoping that we can start to see his performances really pick up to the level that you might expect from Real Madrid. Because honestly, at the moment, you can see right there in the lineup, we're going to go through the starting 11s in just a second, but in this game you see Guendouzi is the man getting the start. And if I'm honest, in a lot of the games that these guys have played, I've been preferring Guendouzi to Camavinga in terms of performances. But strong back line, so Soyuncu comes in at the back, as does Guendouzi in the middle to play alongside Toni Kroos and Arthur. And a front three of Neto, Benzema, and Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva's been doing a real good job of covering that injury of Eden Hazard. Hazard out for the rest of the season. Obviously, he had picked up an injury a while ago. And not just Silva as well, to be honest. I mean, we've had good performances from Pedro Neto as well, coming off of the bench. A lot of competition in those wide areas. I think in the wide areas we have more competition than any other position in the pitch, if I'm being completely honest. Like, you know, we got a lot of, especially young talent. We got that young talent on the pitch that's creating problems. But again, back into the action, same goal in mind, just pick up those 3 points, and we get off on a good front foot right there as we forced the save out of keeper, but not a good enough option. But Granada was trying to create a little something, and we had an opportunity right here to counter-attack. Benzema getting a little bit fortunate that the ball broke for him and played a nice ball into Bernardo Silva, who just has enough pace to get in and play the ball across. And it's an easy tap in for the Portuguese winger, from Portuguese to Portuguese, Portuguese. Pedro Neto passing it into an empty net. Beautifully worked goal on the counter-attack. And that is exactly what you expect from us. I mean, Pedro Neto, that right there, busting a gut to get that space, to get in behind and give Bernardo Silva the option of sweating it. I mean, somebody get me a towel, because we've been sweating it from the beginning of the series, bro. And it'll never stop. 4th goal of the season for Pedro Neto. Not having this prolific a season as he did in his opening season. And that's considering he joined us only in the second half of the season last year. And I mean, scored more goals than he has in this season. But again, another counter attack resulting in another sweaty goal. And this time it was the provider of the first one, Bernardo Silva. And I don't know why he done all of this. I don't know why he done all of this, bro. But, you know, 2-0 up. And this is exactly what we wanted. We got 2 early goals, playing some good football, coming out and understanding, really putting Granada to the sword and showing that we're simply better, and we should be winning these games, and we should be dominating these games. And Granada, again, defensively right there, brilliant tackle from Furlong Mendy, and we just ride off again on the counter-attack on our bikes and counter-attacking. We are such a dangerous side, and Benzema puts it into the box again for Bernardo Silva. And this time, I mean, he should be doing better, and you're going to see from the other angle, he's got the whole other side of the goal to aim for, and that is, I guess it's on me. I kind of just expected to be scoring from there no matter what I did, and that was definitely not the case. But from the resulting corner, Toni Kroos coming across to take it, dangerous deliverer of the ball, puts it into a dangerous area, and somehow it looked a little bit like maybe a foul inside the box, but it comes to the edge of the box and a brilliantly bent shot right there. Bench all. I don't even know who it was. I think it might have been Guendouzi who took that effort on. Was able to hit the post. Brilliant effort. And Guendouzi driving forward again and finding Toni Kroos, whose shot is saved by the keeper. But 65 minutes into the game, of course, it's never over until it's over. But 2-0 up, and the way we're controlling this game, look, we're winning every duel. Brilliantly one header right there. Falls to Karim Benzema, who again, a little bit luckily gets past his man, plays it to Bernardo Silva, who fires it home and thrashes the ball into the back of net and puts Real Madrid 3-0 up. The Portuguese finds the back of the net again. He's been brilliant all season. He's having a great debut season here at Real Madrid and doing exactly the job that I hoped to get out of Bernardo Silva. I can't lie. He's just giving me everything I wanted for the money that we paid for him. So I'm more than satisfied. Again, maybe he wouldn't be playing as much. Surely he wouldn't be playing as much if Hazard was in. I mean, I kind of had Bernardo in the center midfield role as an option when I signed him, but Hazard going out injured. Hazard was having a real good season before he went out as well. But yeah, Silva's been playing a lot more consistent roles off of that right-hand side, getting himself man of the match with 2 big goals and another 3 big points in the race for the La Liga title. But we can't focus wholly on that because we got a lot of shit to worry about. You saw in the last episode, well, if you missed it, go back and check because I'm about to spoil it. First leg between Real Madrid and Inter Milan finished 0-0. So we're going into this second leg with everything to play for. It's a. Hold on, wait. hold on. Oh! I just fucked up. Oh, you're seeing it happen to the boy live. Oh, I just spoiled the result, bro. Oh, no. This is the pain of recording in advance. I recorded in advance. So I thought I just finished. Before I started recording this, I just finished editing another video where we completed the second leg. So I thought that was this and this ain't that and this is this. This is the first leg. I thought we was talking about the second leg. I spoiled it. You know the result. Ends 0-0. Tough game. Tough game. Inter Milan semi-final Champions League. Hey, it don't matter. Hey, it kind of does. My bad, bro. My bad. I spoiled it. But it is what it is, bro. You don't know what happens in the end. So, yeah, big game. Real Madrid, we are welcoming Inter Milan to the Bernabeu. And they got a strong squad. I mean, you can see it right there. A lot of signings they made, Zakaria and all of that. They got a strong squad. The players that they previously had already, you know, Inter Milan have definitely bounced back. I'm super glad to see Inter and AC Milan back at the top of Italian football for now. At least I hope it long may it continue. Those are the days that I grew up on. Hopefully we can see teams like Arsenal get back to the top, but I highly doubt it, bro. I highly doubt it. But getting into the action, strong start right there. Bastoni going in tough on Artos, another player who's had a really good season since joining us. Obviously joined us in January only, but replacing Casemiro, who's left us to Man United on a release clause. And Artos come in and again, like I was saying before, he's doing everything that I ask of him. So I mean, he's always there to break up play. He's a good, very, very good passer. I mean, you can't really look for a better passer in his role. You know, doing the job that he does, someone who can actually distribute the ball as well as he can and hold the ball as well as he can. But you see right here, we've got ourselves a good chance. Vinicius Jr., maybe not at his best this season in terms of finishing. I mean, he's definitely had his best season. Well, we're only in season 2, but he's definitely better than season 1 all round. But in terms of just finishing, I think he was better in season 1, and he's had a lot of. He could have definitely had a lot more goals this season. Let's just put it that way. But brilliant effort right there from Toni Kroos. Stayed at it, kept persisting. Eventually got an effort, but there was just too many players in front of him. Too many black and blue shirts in front of him, blocking his way, and for him to get the ball around him, he was going to unfortunately have to put it wide of the post as well. And you can see a lot of the option. I mean, Inter Milan tested our keeper a couple times, but really a lot of it was us knocking on the door, obviously at home at the Bernabeu, knocking on the door, trying to get that home win going into the second leg. But who would have seen it coming? It's not like there's somebody here to spoil it for you or something. It ended 0-0. And we're going to have to go over to San Siro and make a result happen. But you know what? I'm like, you know, y'all know what I'm like. Like, I want a result regardless. The 0-0 ain't the end of the world for me. I'm not too upset about it, you know, because I would have wanted to go to San Siro and pick up a win anyway. So, you know, we're not down. It just goes in. Made the best team win in the second leg. So, we're going to have to worry about that. Right now, it looks like Cadiz are definitely... Oh, Cadiz? Wait, who was there at the bottom? I misread that completely, but whoever's at the bottom looks like they're definitely going down. We are sitting in third place, a game behind Barcelona, who sit atop of the La Liga, and we are sitting a whole 5 points off of them. So, hey, the final episode of the season, it's gonna be crazy, because you already know that it's gonna go down to the final game. We still have a couple more episodes because we got some stuff going on in the Champions League, and we have a relatively good run in to the end of the season. We still got to play Getafe. We got Betis and we have Sevilla, and obviously those could be tough games, but I expect to pick up wins. And I believe we finished the season against Alaves, and we still have Leganes to play as well. So there are definitely a lot of points for us to take coming towards the end of the season. But we need to pick up. We need to get the opposition to drop points elsewhere, because obviously we've got a game in hand over Barcelona. We win that game in hand, and we'll find ourselves right behind them. We just need them to drop some points. And we're going to make it happen. Like I said, I've jumped back on FIFA. So, I know I've said it before, but we're really going to... Hey, listen, if I don't do it this time, hey, just ignore me, bro. Because I'm really... Like I said, I just finished editing and stuff. I've been playing. We're ready to get these videos. They ain't going to be out every day. I tell you, they ain't going to be daily uploads. But, you know, hopefully 3-4 times a week, I could get a video out for this. and get this series up and running again, because there's still so much more I want to do in this save. So I mean, the thing is, I always was looking at this and thinking we have so much time until FIFA 23 comes out, but hey, the year's been flying. We're already almost coming up halfway on the year. Like, we're damn near in May. So I mean, before you know it, FIFA 23 will be out, and I've run out of time to do what I wanted with this save. But I appreciate y'all still coming. Every time I post this series, y'all come out, and I still get more views than I do on most of my other videos on the channel. So I appreciate y'all for pulling up and still showing love to this save, even though I've been not doing the bits at all with the upload. So I apologize. I appreciate y'all so much. So I'm gonna do it for you guys, man. I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna get these videos pumped out. Love each and every one of you. Like, subscribe, and share, all of that. Until next time, peace.